Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday and welcome to NHL Now presented by Chipotle. You can get free delivery in app and online. And thank goodness for delivery during these times because I have used more than once. I'm tired of cooking so many dishes, so many meals, but we are super excited to have the captain of the New York Islanders in the house with us today, Anders Lee. Anders, how are you doing? How are you killing time during this quarantine?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's a little bit different times, but I think now we've all settled into at least somewhat of a routine, and whether it's helping out with our new baby or going for walks, stuff like that, staying in shape a little bit. It's your days actually, for some reason, I feel like have filled up quickly, but it's been good. Been just figuring it out like everyone else.
All right, how's the new baby doing? Give us the background, name, the whole story, and how old now, because this is an interesting time, I guess, to be coming into this world.
I know, it's crazy. We had her on the 2nd of March, so she's 7.5 weeks now. It's just crazy how much time's flown, and silver lining for me, it's been really nice to be home during this time and spend so much time with her and get to know her. And my wife Grace has been a rock star, so it's just been a fun time for us three to really just hang out and get used to being a family of three and moving on.
It's interesting because it's sort of flipped for you. In normal circumstances, you'd be probably on the road a lot, on FaceTime, watching your daughter digitally, and now you get to actually be home up close and personal, and it's everybody else that you're communicating with over FaceTime and things like that. But I understand a couple of your teammates just welcomed kids into the world as well in the last few weeks. How much texting has there been between you and I think it's Jordan Everly and Josh Bailey that have all had kids? How much dad talk is going on in the group chats these days?
There's definitely a lot. I mean, Bales is a seasoned vet at this point. He's on his third kid. So Ebbs and I were, we've gone back and forth a few times, like, him having free time. I don't know how he's figuring it out sometimes. It's just texting random nights if we're up in the middle. I drop bagels off for him early, just stuff like that. But no, it's been really good at both Colin Zeberly and Blake Bailey are both doing really well, and it's just great to see that everything went smoothly, even though there's just so much going on.
You're the captain of your team, and as a captain, do you feel like you have more responsibility at an unprecedented time like this to try to keep people together and reach out to different teammates and make sure everybody's okay?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just natural. Just these are your friends and not just your teammates, so you're going to reach out to them no matter what. I don't think I feel any extra pressure to do that. I think it just comes seeing how guys are doing and keeping touch. It's a little bit different than when you go into the off season, give guys a break or something like that, where we were in the middle of a season and things stopped abruptly. You want to try to keep that momentum and camaraderie a little bit and keep that communication going. So I think maybe there's a little bit. We try to keep the group chat lively and a lot of jokes going on in there. But yeah, it's just it's different, and we're all adjusting and keeping in touch and doing our best to be ready to go and when hopefully we can get things started again.
Have you formed any new hobbies over the last 4 or 5 weeks? Are you doing puzzles with your lady? Are you watching Netflix? When you're not taking care of the baby, what hobbies? How are you guys entertaining yourselves, so to speak?
Yeah, when we put Ruby down for a nap, we're like scrambling to get all of our individual stuff done, and it turns into chores most of the time. But I was getting some flack. I picked up a guitar in the middle of February, obviously right before having a baby. I wasn't going to be playing much, but I've been trying to learn that. I'm painful at it, but it's been a good distraction. And we've probably found every popular Netflix series that everyone else is watching. We've found too. So enjoying our time at night on the couch.
Hey, Anders, I want to take you back to, it seems like a longer period of time ago, but it wasn't all that long ago when John Tonelli had his number retired there at the Coliseum. You guys obviously share that same number 27. It was an emotional day for him. And I can remember watching him speak and talking about you, and they had you framed kind of over his shoulder. What do you remember about that day and sharing a number with someone that was such a big part of that franchise history?
Yeah, it was a really special day. It was, just awesome to see John honored for all of the time and great play that he had with the Islanders and how impactful he was, for those dynasty teams. And I think everyone that knows John knows that he's an even better person than he is hockey player. So to be able to share that night with him and share the numbers, really special for me. And one of the first things that happened when that announcement came out is we got in touch, and he was very adamant on allowing me to keep playing with it. And so that was a huge honor for me, and just really special. It's become part of my identity as well, and I try to honor his game as much as I can every night I get to put it on as well.
It was a fantastic story this year, that's for sure. This edition of NHL Now is presented by Chipotle. You can get free delivery in-app and online. I want to ask you about your coach, Barry Trotz. Have you talked to him during self-isolation? What's he saying? I always say I think he would make a great life coach. So if I was playing for him, he would be probably one of the first people I text me like, what do I do in this situation? You talk to him?
Yeah, for sure. No, he's phenomenal with that. He's always got so much little insight or quick little, points of emphasis and things that kind of just can keep you going. And when I spoke with him, he's always so positive, and I know he's doing a lot of work with hockey coaches throughout the, US and Canada, and getting them on Zooms like this and speaking, and they're all getting together and talking about it and helping each other out. And, Barry's just one of those guys who's always looking to help the next person up. And it's no different in this situation. And so every time I get to talk to him, it's always nice.
Anders, obviously these are difficult times. These are tough times. Everybody's trying to do what they can. But I want to ask you about your business, because with hockey, we've been wondering whether or not we could play again. And there's been all these different reports about maybe playing through the summer. How do you feel about it? Would you like to get back at it if you possibly could, even if there's no fans?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, you put so much effort and work into a season, and, you have an opportunity to go on and make a run. I think there's just that unfinished business that's there, and you kind of want to see it played out. And, this is obviously so unprecedented for everybody, not just us hockey players or the NHL. A lot of things have been disrupted, and if we can get back to normalcy and maybe find a way to finish the year, I think it'd be phenomenal. I think it'd be a good outlet for a lot of people, and bring some positivity into some part of our lives. And but again, I think we all understand it's gotta work out with the safety of everybody. And if that's not going to work out, then that's just the way it is.
Yeah. I was saying someone the other day, the idea of neutral sites would probably bring a lot of you guys back to your childhood when you go on the road with your families to tournaments, and everybody's in one spot, all playing at the same rink. I was like, you know what? Just throw them all in a city, have them play like 3 games a day, and we'll finish the season up in no time. Let's just bring it back old school. But
oh boy,
I know that's going to happen. But at this point, I think most of you guys just want to get back and finish the season and compete for a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, for sure. I think there'd be a lot of knee hockey in the hallways, and pizza in the hot tubs, and tired for the games.
Yeah, and a lot of hotel managers would be complaining to you guys.
Absolutely, every floor would be nuts.
Oh, I'll tell you this. EJ knows this better than anyone. I think the parents always have the best time at the hockey tournaments when you're going up. Those are the people that have the real fun. But
sometimes,
Anders, we appreciate the time today. Good luck. We send your best to your family. Congratulations again on the birth of your daughter. And hopefully we'll see you back on the ice sooner rather than later. We appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys. Stay safe and healthy. We'll talk.